Waited for like 20 years for half of these questions, bro. Question 1. Where do you find spectacular looking engines to have in your stories? I usually just search up railways in Wales or something like that, because Welsh engines look really cool. I really like those engines. That's why I have them in my stories. I recommend Hunslet or like the Festiniog Railway or something like that. Question 2. Do you have big engines from standard gauge to broad gauge you would like to add in your collection? Yeah, I would like to build more standard gauge or broad gauge engines in drawbricks and stuff like that, but I don't really build that much anymore. I don't really wanna. But like the ones that I want to build are obviously the 43XX and probably like a 94XX. I've already built that one, but I want to rebuild it. The only broad gauge engine I've built is probably North Star. The image will play right here. Question 3. Do you still play drawbricks? Well, as in building the engines, I don't really do that much anymore because whenever I just make the wheels, I just lose motivation and give up. But I occasionally play it to just drive trains around that I've built. If you have an ideal Northwestern Railway, how much engines run it? Steam, diesel, electric, whatever else, run it. I have around 30 steam engines, like 30 on the Northwestern Railway. For diesel, I have like around 6, and for the electric engines, they only work on the Peel-Goddard branch line for this, so 4.
I'm gooning every day.
Question 1. Do you have an ideal Northwestern Railway? If so, what is your take on Edward, Henry, and Gordon? Yes, I do have an ideal Northwestern Railway. My take on Edward, Henry, and Gordon is that Edward is Furnace Railway number 20, Henry is a Robinson Atlantic, and Gordon is a Peppercorn A1. Question 2. Where does your original character, at the time Adelyn was called Hayden, work? After being dismantled at Swindon Works in like 1937 or something in October, right? My OC was rebuilt and bought by a private owner. So my OC occasionally works on different heritage railways, so think about it. It could actually work on the Derbyshire Valley Heritage Railway sometimes. Question 3. Favorite and least favorite Railway Series character? My favorite Railway Series character is Oliver the Western Engine. His stories are so cool, how he escaped from scrap, worked on the Orlesborough branch line. As for my least favorite character, it's probably gonna have to be Ivo Hugh. Don't get me wrong, I really like his bassist Tom Rolls, but he literally contributes nothing to the entire story. Like, he doesn't even say anything in the books. He's just there. This one isn't really a question, but a cool fact. Backno Twins said that my birthday is the day after his, which is pretty cool. Anyways, let's get into question 1. What is your take on James? I know a lot of people won't like this, but my take on James is that James is a London, Brighton, and South Coast Railway K-class, right? And is female. That's the part I don't think people will like, but sucks to suck, I guess. Favorite British industrial engine? My favorite British industrial engine is probably the Penryn Hunslet. I really like how they're like a 240 in their rebuilt form with the tender. Like, I like their tender design, and it looks somewhat like a Corey Hunza mixed with like a Kerr Stewart Wren, in my opinion. Do you like Andrew Barclays? Yeah, I do like Andrew Barclays. I really like the fireless locomotive, that's pretty cool.
I am very green, but I'm mean. Made of calcium, my bones are nice and clean. Fresh, you see.
Question 1. Do you eat sunflowers? I don't eat sunflowers. Question 2. Do you need exactly 3.5 PCs for breakfast every day, no less, no more? I don't know. Question 3. Do you drink battery acid? Yes, I do. I do it all the time. Favorite Thomas the Tank Engine season? Season 4 is peak, bro. Season 4 is the best. It's been my favorite since I was, like, very young. Favorite and least favorite Thomas the Tank Engine character? My favorite is obviously Oliver. Like the Railway Series one, same exact answer. As for least favorite, this is for Thomas the Tank Engine, not the Railway Series, right? So it cannot be Ivo Hugh. My least favorite is probably like Nia or Rebecca or something, because they just like contribute nothing. And plus, I think Rebecca's introduction was rushed because of like they cut episodes from season 21 or something. And I guess that is pretty much it. Bye.